Welcome to Insurance Now, a podcast devoted to helping busy insurance agents stay up to date on our rapidly changing industry. With your host, Rebecca Gordon, crazy mother of four, second-generation co-owner of Gordon Marketing, one of the nation's largest FMO IMO offices. Rebecca has trained over 2,000 agents in her career and is an expert at helping agents grow their business. Rebecca Gordon, Insurance Now.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another edition of Insurance Now with Rebecca Gordon. Guess what? That's me. I'm Rebecca. Hi Robin.
Hi Rebecca.
So guys, I hope you're having an awesome day. It is gray and dreary here in beautiful central Indiana, and I'm a lifelong Hoosier. Are you?
No.
I'm a lifelong Hoosier. I love Indiana. I love everything. I love our seasons, but I do hate January and February.
Absolutely.
So I'm a 10/12th lover of Indiana.
That's some very specific seasonal math. I am proud of you.
Well, my goal is to not be here eventually in January.
We've noticed you've been working on that.
That is my goal. My husband was trying to book something for me in January, and the condo down in Florida was booked, and he was really mad. He's like, I need to get you out of here.
There are other places to stay.
I know, but it's free.
Well, I get that.
Free is hard to.
What's more important?
Free is hard. I know. You know what I do? I take those vitamin D drops.
I do too.
And those B12, what are those injections?
B12 shots.
Good
I do
God.
those too. And extra iron.
Oh my God, I know. Folks, hopefully if you're listening to this, you're in a little bit sunnier spot. But it was beautiful here over the weekend in the 50s. But today it's back to ugh.
It's still warm.
It is still warm, thank God.
Yes.
So I'll take that. So look, guys, we have a great show about, this is more of a sales opportunity. It's not going to be for everybody. And Robin heads up this program. But first, Robin, I always like for people who are on my show, give us your background.
My background. All right.
Who are you? Why are you here?
Why am I here? Well, I was born and raised in Rockville, Maryland.
Nice.
Lived there for 19 years of my life. Been in Indiana for almost 20 years. 20 years this coming September. Been with Gordon for 10.
Wow.
Going on 10. Is that right?
That's crazy.
Licensed agent myself. Sell some Medicare on the side. Take care of my referrals and my book of business. Absolutely love this industry. Super excited about this program. So thank you for having me on.
Well, one thing that I think is what makes Gordon Marketing unique with other distributors in the market is we tend to find some cool opportunities. And I think that's because neither Sylvia nor I, we're not the type that hears something and thinks, oh, it's beneath us, because we're kind of rednecks. So
yeah,
we're, that kind of stuff.
You're not even wearing shoes right now.
Exactly. So we're about as low key as you can get, but we both love marketing, and we both are so passionate on how one thing can evolve into something cool, different, a reason for the phones to ring, more sales, all that good stuff. I kind of think of us as the Sam Waltons of insurance.
I like that.
And I'll just put a plug. If you've never read that book, that is one of the coolest books I've ever read.
Really?
Sam Walton. Yeah, his biography on making Walmart. Fascinating guy. So I always picture that when we're doing something corny. Which, folks, our latest super cool incentive that we have going on right now is if you're brand new with us or you have not written with us in 6 months, any product, what's our incentive?
You win a hot dog toaster.
Hot diggity dog. So this is crazy. And then actually we're going to get to something serious. But my daughter got her brother, also known as my son, who loves hot dogs, 16-year-old boy, a hot dog toaster. It does 2 hot dogs. It toasts 2 buns. It's ridiculous. I thought it was probably a piece of junk. Had a couple thousand reviews on Amazon. Over 4 stars. And we have the sweet aroma of delicious smelling hot dogs. We buy good hot dogs. Always wafting around my house. So my dad, who's a hot dog connoisseur, we got him one. By God, he and my mom love it. So that's kind of what started our take a bite out of your sales, hot diggity dog, all those. In fact, look, if you've got a catchy slogan for us, for our hot dog contest, super fun. You write one piece of business. One. Your marketer can give you a bazillion easy options to get started. That's just our thank you. Have some fun. Have some hot dogs. But it's fun. So that's
I want one for the office.
I see everybody wants these hot dogs.
Yeah.
My dad loves it. So if you guys want to win our hot dog toaster, put it in the comments and I'll have your marketer reach out to you. I'll get you a marketer. We can start with short term, easy, dental. That's kind of like the dumb man sale, right? Because everybody should sell it.
Everybody's got teeth.
Everybody has. That's what I mean by dumb. Like, it's not that like you're smart to sell it, but everybody has teeth, right? So we've got easy things just to get you to think about us.
To try it.
Think about us and have a hot dog. That's American.
That is American.
That's
It's like apple pie and kitties and puppies.
And hot dogs.
And hot dogs.
I love that. So Robin, why are you here?
Well, I am here to talk about the pharmacy program. And you did mention I headed up, but I have to give all the kudos to the agent that I partnered with that started all of this 11 years ago. As a new agent, he was looking for ways to get in front of more Medicare clients.
Okay.
And so he found a way to start to partner with some local folks. And this has expanded to where he's now has corporate connections with some of the pharmacy distributors. And we have pharmacists begging for agents to come in and work with their clients. They have clients who don't understand why their drugs are covered, not covered, how to get them covered. They need extra help. The pharmacist spends a lot of time.
And when you're saying extra help, are you talking about
LIS. Or
LIS.
perhaps Medicaid?
Okay.
But these types of things take a lot of time away from pharmacists.
Right. Pharmacists didn't go to school for this
Exactly. They don't want anything to do with it. What they do want is someone they can trust with their lifelong clients.
Right.
To give them good advice, make sure they're in the right plan, that they're staying pharmacy clients.
So how is Walgreens allowing this? That was a trick question. It's not Walgreens.
Well, and actually we do have some chains that participate.
Oh, okay.
Not your Walgreens and CVS typically.
Right.
It's going to be your independent folks.
It's
your independent pharmacists.
Which typically are going to be in what areas?
Your more rural areas.
So, folks, this is, I mean, if you're in the senior market, hopefully your head's like, what the heck? Because I don't know of any senior who's not on drugs.
Absolutely not.
Right? So now we have an in, but it has to be, majority is locally owned pharmacies.
Typically, yes.
Which is going to be in more rural areas.
Typically, yes.
You're going to have great clientele, referrals. That's the backbone.
Right. Well, and the reason I'm here talking about this today is we have more pharmacists than I've got bodies to put in them. These folks are begging for help.
Do you have more pharmacists or more pharmacies? Because I'm confused.
Pharmacies.
Okay,
Sorry.
got it. It's been a long day, folks.
It has.
So you have a lot of pharmacies that need agents.
Yes. I've got 18 in Michigan. I'm sorry, I've got 30 in Michigan. I've got 18 in Arkansas.
So we're looking for Michigan. We're looking for Arkansas.
Tennessee.
I love Tennessee.
There's opportunities in Missouri. So, and really, if you're someone who's out there and you want to learn how to approach a local pharmacist, like to understand their lingo, what it is they're really looking for, they don't, just your average agent walking in going, hey, can I talk to your clients? They have their own vocabulary.
Right.
And that's something we can share through the program is to teach you that approach.
But the cool thing about this is any agent that goes into, so a lot of agents are probably like, well, heck, I'll just go into some mom and pop pharmacy right now. They're not going to trust you.
Right. I mean, that takes time. Those are relationships. But if you can walk in with the credibility and knowing their lingo, what their pain points are up front, and share that with them.
But this program's already established. These pharmacies already know the program.
Yes. Yes,
So,
the ones I'm trying to fill now are they know exactly how the program works and they're begging for a body.
and so all we have to do is vet the agent, make sure they're a good
Right.
fit.
We want a good experienced Medicare agent on that. You know, you don't have to be 20 years experience, but a couple of years in the field, understand LIS and Medicaid enough to help somebody apply if necessary. Ideally, this works best with a either really small agency or just an independent person is the best fit. But if there's questions, comments, concerns, you want to get involved, put it in the comments. I'm happy to reach out to anybody.
How many hours, because this I have flashbacks to people working Walmarts or Kroger's.
Very different.
So, yeah, how what's
So-
the commitment?
So you're not sitting waiting for a client to walk in. The pharmacist will actually schedule the appointments for you. So once you've met your pharmacist, the location you're going to be, you leave them with your itinerary and say, I'm going to be here on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 10 to 2. The pharmacist literally will set the appointments for you. They will have a list of the client's drugs prepared for you. So you already know what they're taking, what their current plan is. So this is already lined up. When you're sitting down with that client, you know what their needs are.
Is that a HIPAA violation?
The client does sign a HIPAA consent form with
Okay.
the pharmacist.
Okay.
And that's attached to the appointment sheet every
excellent.
time.
And how does the pharmacist start the dialogue with the client? Is it just a client starting to ask one too many questions where the pharmacist is like, hey, Rebecca, I've got the expert.
Right. So the conversation can start a number of ways. The client's gotten a new drug. They've seen an increase in the cost of their drugs they're taking. So any one of those things can spark, or maybe they don't have coverage at all. And they're coming in, or they stopped coming in. Or they're only coming in every other month because they can't afford their pills and they're breaking them in half and not filling it as often.
And the pharmacy's like,
And
look,
they're noticing these trends. Say, look, we can get you some help. I'm going to have you sit down with someone who's qualified to discuss all your options.
Perfect. How long of a training process is it for the agent? Is somebody going with the agent to these pharmacies? Walk me through that.
Yes. So typically what we like to do is partner them with someone who's in the area, already in the program, for a couple of days.
Okay.
Just to get the lay of the land, kind of understand how everything works. If they're going into a pharmacy that perhaps hasn't had an agent before, making sure they have the right environment so they're not sitting inside the pharmacy, that they've got a space where they can meet with the clients and it's private. So someone would go out in the field with them for a couple of days.
So from what you've heard, from agents, because we already have agents working this program.
Yes.
How successful can this be?
Right now, one of my folks here in Indiana has over 120 names he's supposed to be contacting outside of just his regular pharmacy appointments, between referrals from the pharmacist himself, referrals from the clients he has met through the pharmacy.
Another 120.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
The gentleman who's working Michigan right now cannot keep up, and he is absolutely overwhelmed with Medicare appointments. And they're also getting life sales out of these and annuity sales. They're uncovering all sorts of opportunities above and beyond Medicare.
So, these states, like Michigan's a big state. So if we have 18 pharmacies, how far are we going up into the UP? How far?
So primarily in Michigan, it is central and then west.
Okay, so we're doing like Lansing. Oh gosh,
I can't see that far.
I know I can't. Kalamazoo, Grand Rapids, probably that.
And there are a couple of opportunities around Detroit as well.
Okay.
But they're mostly further
Right.
west.
It's going to be a little more rural.
Mm-hmm.
Detroit's going to be more commercialized.
Right.
What about Missouri? Where are we targeting for Missouri?
So Missouri is wide open. That is a relationship through the distributor that's been added on. So that it's kind of everywhere in Missouri.
Okay.
And if you have an interest, let us know and we'll partner you up with someone.
Yes, you guys need to be responding in the comments where you live in Missouri, Michigan, Arkansas, and Tennessee. So let's talk business. I'm assuming that an agent would need to have their contracts with us.
Yes, that is mandatory.
And that's all contracts.
Yes, that's
Okay.
correct.
So look, folks, right now, and this is a perfect time of year because with a lot of our senior carriers, you can put your intents in to move. And you
Absolutely.
are, like with Humana, they just switched their rules. You
To
can be
90
with us
days.
in 90 days. UHC Anthem, 6 months. I don't know what Aetna's
And
is.
it's also 6 months.
So now we're not going to put you in there until you're with us. So the goal would be to get a physical release.
Yes, ideally.
If you can't get a physical release, you can put your intent in. But that's where you need to reach out, and I would actually have you team up with Robin. She runs the program, and she knows the most about it. But look, this is a great opportunity.
It really is.
And the fact that we have so many pharmacies that need help.
Right.
You know what? You know what? This is what. So when I hear something really cool like this from one of my guests, I always have to do this. Because that's what I'm talking about. That is an oh yeah. And if I was to go one step further on that being super awesome, I would do this. Because can you hear that? What is that?
Cash register, baby.
That's ka-ching. Ka-ching, bada bing, bada boom. So cool, Robin. So anything else?
No, I think that's really about it.
Do you guys do any vetting? Are you doing any
Yes.
background checks? Like, are these felon? I guess.
Well, I mean, obviously, all through the
license.
contracting process that
That's
would
true.
come out. But like I said, really what we're looking for is someone who's they've gotten their feet wet in the Medicare market. They're comfortable in the Medicare Advantage.
So you're going to want to see some books of business.
Sure. And like I said, it doesn't, you don't have to be out there killing it. But just so you're comfortable with Medicare, you're
Right.
comfortable
The
with
rules.
Medicaid and LIS. Except no one has to be an expert, but know how to walk a client through it, know what it means to qualify for it. And like I said, and to get started this time of year also gives you an opportunity for a slower start before they really start getting nailed right before AEP.
Now, isn't it true I've seen some of the local pharmacists, they will staple somebody's name to the bags?
So that is one of the ways we've also kind of but advertised the fact that they have access to someone is just an introductory letter stapled to the bag. And there's actually a variety of things you can do within the pharmacy, depending on what the pharmacist is interested in, whether you have a sign there, or things along those lines. There's actually a lot of different marketing pieces that go along with it that, once you're on board with us, we can share all of those wonderful details. But there's a lot of fun things you can do.
But this is all CMS compliant. I'm sure
Everything is CMS compliant.
I've got some people like, oh my God. And rightfully so. I mean, I'm basically scared of CMS, but
absolutely.
This is all on the up and up and good. So look, this is awesome. It's the perfect time of year. You're right. It's in February. We really start getting this down. And man, by open enrollment,
right.
If I had an extra 120 referrals,
right.
Good God in heaven.
Mm-hmm.
What would I do? I'd go someplace warm.
For 2 months.
You know what? Next January and February, I'd be doing podcasts off the sandy beaches of Sanibel.
See, there you go.
Yeah. What else? Anything else?
I think that's all I've got. Like I said, questions, comments, concerns, feel free to send them my way.
Kick the tires, folks. Reach out to us. This could be a gold mine for you. We're looking for the right agent. We want to team up. And that's really the value of Gordon Marketing. Again, we look for new things. We hear about them. We think, how can this help someone? Not only a consumer, but an agent. We're all straight commission. We've grown up in this business. We love this business. And plus, I go to a local pharmacist, and I love my guy. His name is Matt.
That's awesome.
And I think somebody here works with him on this program. But I love him. I like my CVS folks. I'm not going to ding them. But there's something I like a little bit more with Matt.
Absolutely.
He knows me. He knows my meds. I always joke with him. He charges me too much. That's just me. And I think this could be a win-win. So look, guys, you need to reach out to us in the comments. You can always email me, which is Rebecca, REBECCA @GordonMarketing.com. Our 800 number is 800-388-8342. Robin, what's your extension?
It's 320.
320. When you call Robin, reference the podcast. And if you reference it, that you listened to the podcast, she's going to send you a lottery ticket. I'll buy the lottery tickets. She's looking at me. I will buy them, but she will send them to you. So look, everybody, good selling. I hope this was well worth your time. Reach out to us. Don't wait until July to get involved in something like this.
Please.
July, we'll be done. We'll be booked. We'll have these things booked We'll
and
have these in booked in a couple weeks.
You come on board now, you get contracted now, you start selling now, you get that hot dog toaster.
Get
I'm
a
just
hot
saying.
dog, one piece of business, and you're in.
That's all it takes.
Yay. All right, but I don't give a hot dog toaster for MA sales.
No, but there's med sup in life and other
Med
things
sup
that come
I
out
do.
of it.
See, that was
So-
my get out of jail card in case I have some do-gooder.
Oh, we sell. I mean, like I said, there's opportunity for all product lines across
Short
this.
term, bridge to Medicare.
Bridge to Medicare.
God. All right, guys, good selling. Have a great day. Stay tuned for my next podcast. And make sure that you guys are checking us out on YouTube. Our YouTube channel's free. It's awesome. We do our weekly Wednesday wrap up. And the channel for that is Gordon Marketing, no spaces. And you'll find us. Have a good one. Talk to you soon.